Dear friend, I went through it, but I'm done, no more. But now I had to watch you, my friend, go through it, the hardest part. Drugs took over me for a while. You and me would even do it together. Now I get to look back at those moments and think about it in a total different way. But those memories are over. For me, alcohol is also considered a drug. I had always told myself that I was never going to fall under the influence, but just like it happens to anyone, it happened to us. On the last day of school of our 9th grade year, you remember we went and got us a bottle of E&J. Come on, the last day of school sounded like we needed something new. To me at the time, it was the thing to do, since everyone else was doing it. Of course, like every time I wanted to do something bad, I would have to lie to my mom. So I did. I can't really remember much since it was like 2 years ago, but that was the first time I had ever tried any type of drug. When we came back to school after summer, man, all I gotta say is that I turned to a freaking alcoholic. I love drinking, especially with you. We would drink at school every day. People called us an alcoholic. We called it a good time. I wasn't myself when I was drunk. I felt more confident about myself because I communicated more with people than when I would be sober. After alcohol, we started smoking weed, but that's some whole other story. The point is that we were so hooked that during all this time, I didn't see what I was doing to myself. Days and days passed without me drinking, and my temper was out. I was angry all the time. I slept more than ever. I started slacking at school. And when I was at school, I was depressed. Summer came, and it was when I realized what was happening. I was an alcoholic. I needed help. Not only was I hurting myself, but also my body. I was also hurting the people that love me. This took process. Someone once told me you won't get through it by yourself. Look for God. He will help. So I did. My life changed. I don't drink. I've been sober for almost a year. I left my old friends. I started all over. And I also realized that I could have fun without drugs. They were taking over my body and controlling my mind. But now that I'm done, I gotta watch you go through it. Sometimes I ask myself, would you ever finish? Do you see how much you hurt yourself? You may not, but I do, and it kills me inside. All those years of friendship went right to the trash, and only because we are so different now. We don't have that much in common no more. I thought you changed, but I see it's not that. I just see you different now. I don't do any of that stuff anymore, and maybe if I did, I would see you the same. Drugs are never good. Eventually it would affect you in some way. Who is likely to know first you're in trouble? Everyone else but you. I know you won't ask me to help because it's not a problem to you, but I would like to. Just to let you know that whenever you have an addiction, don't let it control you. You control the addiction. Sincerely, Thalia.
Why do teens use drugs?
Teens could use drugs for many reasons. To start off, it makes them feel good or erase feelings. They like to escape reality without seeing a problem in it.
The effects of drugs?
All drugs change the chemicals we have naturally in our brains. And when the brain starts changing, adding to, subtracting from its own chemicals, that's a problem. Because those chemicals control our feelings and actions. To be more specific, it could do many damages, especially to our brains and different organs in our body.
There is better stuff to do than drugs.
Hobbies, school, changing friends that aren't involved in drugs, making goals for your life, look for God, get involved with in different places. Some resources that young people should consider are:
I am sitting on the clouds, I got smoke coming from my seats. I can play basketball with the moon, I got the whole world at